Silent night, holy night, na na na, let the peace sleep in heavenly peace. Greetings, my name is Han, and I will be your host today. And today, I'm going to be talking with you regarding the origins of the birth, the Nativity. Allow me to give you a little background. I grew up in a Christian majority country, and the only knowledge of the Bible is what I know from pop culture and going to YMCA. So without further ado, let's start, shall we? I know there's Mary, Josh, Joseph, Jesus. There's 3 kings, a hotel manager. So there was a girl named Mary, and then she was really sad because she could not get pregnant. So she kept saying,
"Oh God, please help me get pregnant, please. My parents don't let me date, but I just really want a baby."
So then one day, God gave her a baby, and then she met a guy named Joseph. And Joseph, she said,
"Somebody needs to help me take care of this kid."
and he's like,
whose kid is it?
and she said,
Well, it's a funny story actually. Actually I asked God to give it to me, and He just did. There was no father except our Father.
and he said,
Well, damn.
so then he said,
I'll help you take care of it, Mary.
and Mary said,
Are you sure?
and then they fell in love. They didn't do anything though. No, they're pious. So then he trekked a long ways away, in the Swiss Alps in Haiti, and he was going on the mountains, and he went knock knock knock,
God, should I help Mary in this situation?
and he said,
Yes.
so it started snowing that night. This was on Christmas Eve, and it was a flurry of snow, just blizzards everywhere. And then she goes, she's pregnant. Can we get her? Mary's she's really showing. She's at this hotel door, and she's knocking at, this is the hotel manager, innkeeper, right? So she's like, knock, knock, knock.
Help, I need a place to stay and also a place to give birth.
And then he says,
For you, place to stay I no give, but down the road there is stable, give birth you shall.
and she said,
Are you sure there's no room?
and he said,
Well, there is one way, but you will have to give me your firstborn child in exchange.
and she said,
No, I can't do that.
and then he said,
But then, if you prick your finger on the spool, then you will fall asleep for eternity.
and then she said,
I'm not gonna do that, innkeeper.
so then she is trekking, and she meets back up with Joseph, and he says,
Babe, are you ready or what?
and then she was like,
Yeah, I'm ready.
then, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. The angel's name is Kelly, and Kelly said, hey guys, I can help you soar. And then she was the OG Uber, let's put it that way. So then they're in the stable, and she's like, I need help. There were no doctors back then, and the only people who received actual training in medicine were royalty, right? So it only makes sense that 3 kings came to visit them. This one's Nick, this one's Kevin, and this one's Joe. They had really strong teeth, so then that's where the tradition of cracking nuts came about from. So then they each presented her with a gift. So then Nick said, I present to you a Tweety bird. Kevin said, I present to you my staff. Joe said, ruff, ruff, ruff. Joe was like, he spent all his money on avocado toast that week, so he had no money to give them, right? So here she is. And then, Jesus was born. He was birthed. And that's the story of the Nativity. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.